guys, it's your girl Nasik. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're already subscribed, thank you and give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new to my YouTube channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment down below after you watch this video. So as you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be about what you need to know before you become an entrepreneur or before you even start a small business. And I'm going to be walking you guys through the steps, and I am willing to be helpful to the out world. Of course, I'm willing to be helpful to those who are starting a business, because there's so many things that I wished I knew before I started my small business. And shall we get into it? So of course I wrote things down so I can talk about them, the important stuff, obviously. So I do sell lashes, you guys. That's my business. But before I sold lashes, I sold lip glosses. What else? Lip gloss, hair clips, hairpins, just basically beauty stuff, as you guys know. So please don't mind the background noise, because you know it's a life and it happens. It's normal. So let's get into the video. The first thing I want to talk about is the most important part, of course, of the business is, of course, the vendor. So vendors, you actually have to do your research before you actually contact the vendor. People said, I watched one of the YouTube videos, and they told me like, oh, you normally get good vendors from Facebook or something like that, but that is not true. That's where I got scammed. Okay, let's get into the real truth. So that's where I got scammed, on Facebook. Like almost twice. I got scammed twice actually, guys. So I'm trying to be helpful today. So the vendor is like a person. Of course, you're gonna get the supplies coming in from, and then you're gonna take it and then put your own price in them and then sell it. So that's the vendor. But before you actually buy stuff from the vendor, the first thing you're gonna need to do is ask them to send you receipts of them actually like shipping them to other customers of theirs, and like just any evidence that like they're good vendors. So that's that. And sometimes they actually get away with, like, that's what I did, and I actually sent me a fake receipt, but I did not pay attention to it, and that's how I got scammed. And I do not encourage you to do that. So make sure you pay attention to that and ask for several receipts from different countries, and ask for like text messages between them and the what's it called, customer. They will, if they're really legit, they will actually send you guys the what's it called, the screenshot of them like communicating with different customers before you. So what else was I gonna talk about? So when you contact your vendor and they're legit and everything, make sure you do not agree to the first price they put on the materials that you ask for. And make sure before you order like a huge sale or like a huge packet, the important part, make sure you actually ask for, how do you call it, I lost words. Oh my god, make sure you ask for let me cut this video here. So I took a break. Make sure you ask for I lost the word again. Samples. There we go. I don't know how I lost this word. Make sure you ask for samples. That's the most important part. Because the sample, first of all, it will not be a huge price for the shipping and everything. And actually, let's say instead of getting a wholesale for 150 bucks, you could get the sample for $30. And if it was a scam, compared to 150, you only lost $30. I mean, that's money, but I'm saying it's better than losing $150. And then when you get a sample, you guys, like, that's how you know like the products are legit or not, because you already received them. Of course, if you already received them, and you're gonna check them out. If you like them, you're gonna get back to the what's it called, to your vendor. If not, then you probably just have to find you a different vendor, of course. So as I was saying, yes, so supplies, samples are important, of course. And then the second thing I want to talk about is like, you have to find a niche. You have to have like people who are, you need to know a group of people that are actually gonna buy them. Of course, once you buy a whole like materials and everything, you're gonna need to, of course, you're gonna need to sell them out. That's how your business is gonna grow. And number one, like, my advice is that don't rush things. Write things down, plan it out, you know, how it works, plan them out and everything. So yes, when you plan stuff out and everything like that, you're gonna actually know like the steps and how to like sell. And once you find your niche, make sure you advertise your, okay, another, this is another important point. You advertise your little business in different platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and YouTube, of course, if you have a YouTube channel already. If not, I do recommend you starting a YouTube channel, because why not, you know? So that's that. Another thing I want to talk about is the shop. If you are willing to open your own shop like online, make sure you do your research, of course, whatever app you want to use. Of course, I opened mine through Shopify, so that's another thing we can talk about in a different video, I guess. But yes, it's easy to set up a little shop online, like through Shopify or Wix or any of those mystical apps. So that's that. Another thing I want to talk about is like once you get your stuff, make sure you advertise before, like as soon as you get like supplies. Like example, if you're selling lashes, make sure you advertise it, and like before you even have the stuff ready, and that way you get more followers and you get more like customers, and they're gonna start like they're gonna start asking you about when you're gonna start selling them stuff and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Yes, so that's important thing. But while you are advertising your business, you're gonna need to buy the important stuff, such as bubble mailers. I ran out at the moment, so I can't show them, you know. I could put a picture or something on the side, but who knows? If I don't, then I don't. But I'm pretty sure you guys have a good idea of what bubble mailers are. They're like one of those bags, you put the stuff, you ship it in. And another thing you're gonna need is cards, like your little business cards. That's how, like, you just put like a thank you card, and then that's how you actually, like, you know, kind of appreciate your customers for buying stuff from you. It's gonna say like thank you, and it's gonna be like your logo or your business name on it, and then you're gonna put like your email and then other contact information that can get back to you and stuff like that. So I do recommend you, like, you know, putting your email on there, like whatever, like where you want to be contacted. So that's that. But another thing I want to talk about is logo. Logo is one of the important stuff, and that your logo is actually an actual picture that represents your business, like your everything, you know. Like for example, mine, I'm what's it called, planning on changing it, but this is my logo right here. As you guys can see, it has like an email. I don't know if you guys can see this, but yeah, it has an email on the side, like right there. It's like literally small, but it has an email, it has my Instagram, and it has like my store name, which is Nasix Boutique. And then it has like, you know, eyelashes, you know, on the, just eyebrows and eyelashes. So that's the point, like, because the eyelashes are there, you know what I'm saying? So yes. So that logo is also important. And what else did I want to talk about? I wanted to talk about customers. You're gonna have to learn how to communicate with your customers. You're gonna go through times where you face a lot of difficult people to deal with. No matter how many good customers you have, like they could be good at communicating and stuff like that, but trust me, you're always gonna face people who are hard to deal with. No matter how many people are good in the room, there's always that one person that has, you know. Oh, but one thing I want to say is you have to be like respectful towards your customers and everything. So but if a customer is going like across their line, you gotta know how to put them back in their lane. So that's that. I'm not saying be disrespectful or anything. I'm not encouraging any type of violence or hate or any type of that stuff, but as humans, we all make mistakes, and when we try to communicate with some people, they tend to take it differently, and then that's how we, you know, get back and forth with each other, and then it's all negative energy. But if a customer does not like their stuff, you should tell them like to return it back, and if your policy was to give them a return, then that's that. So speaking of policy, I'm gonna give you like a whole idea of that. So before you start selling and everything like that, so you're gonna have to set your policy. Oh boy, policies are very important, and that's how people actually like decide whether to buy stuff from you or not. So this is how you're gonna throw people away, by saying no return. That scares a lot of customers away. And personally, I wouldn't want to buy stuff from you if you'd be like, oh, no return. Like, what if that thing, what if that material item came to me damaged or everything? Like, what am I gonna do with it? It's waste of my money and everything. So yes, you're gonna have to set a good policy. You can return them within the 30 days, or you can return them when you know, when what's it called, when an item is received broken, or like, you know, anything is wrong with it, or something is missing, or you know, give your customer, like, they're humans, you know what I'm saying, and they're gonna have to feel some type of way about anything. And of course, as humans, we judge, we do all that stuff, you know. I'm not saying like they're gonna be perfect or anything, but I'm saying that, you know, you gotta be fair with your customers. That's the word. Like, you have to be fair. Okay, so that is that. And I don't know if you guys have any questions, please put them down below. I'm gonna have a probably part 2 of this video and speak about how speak about other points that's important for you as an entrepreneur, or like a person who's trying to start a new business and everything like that. So that's that. I'm gonna show you guys once again, as I showed you guys in the other video, once again, of like what I got. And I actually like sold out a lot, especially this month. A lot of people like the lashes and everything. So yes, this is one of my like medium look, almost dramatic but not too dramatic. So that's that. I have like, okay, this is one of my thick ones. You know how thick, like, to compare with different ones, and they all have different names. I'm gonna put my link down below on where you guys can shop on my Shopify, and they're literally legit. Honestly, I don't have any customers complaining or anything, and my policy was like, you could return the item within the 30 days. And I do not accept used lashes, no, because these are like a sensitive, you know, area of a human body, and I don't want anybody like to return me like a used lashes. Like, what the hell, you know, what the heck, you know what I'm saying? So this is another one of those designs or styles of lashes. I have a lot of them, and this is actually one of my dramatic, almost like, you know, like the good thing about, like, if you're starting a lash line, I suggest you get like different kinds, different styles. The dramatic ones, the 25 mm, people love 25 mm. I do not like 25 mm because they're like too long for me, and I just don't think it's like necessary like to put those kind of, like, you know, things in your face, you know, they're like too big, they're too extra, you know what I'm saying? So I'm one of the type who wear these type, like, I could wear like 8, the longest 8 mm. And you know, this is another one, that's the longest I could wear, like 8 mm, and then I'll go like to 6, and you know, down. I don't like dramatic lashes, and this is the like #1 dramatic lashes. I name her Queen, and because she's pointed every, like, you know, this literally looks like a crown on your face, on your eyes, I should say. So yes, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. So this is one of my simple lashes. That's gonna be it for today's video, and I really hope this video was helpful. I'm gonna have a part 2 because I don't want the video to be too long and too boring and everything, so don't mind the background noise again. So I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a thumbs up. Please leave a comment down below what you think of this video and questions you have that I might cover in the next video. You know, if you're trying to start a business and you have a question, I'm gonna cover it in the next video. So please go ahead and leave it there, and make sure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and share with a friend to be more helpful. I don't know if this video is helpful. I really hope it was helpful. So once again, thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe to my channel to join the family. And now I'm out.